Hey guys, Buso Series here again. I know that I'm extremely, really late when talking about this already, considering there's already countless of videos talking about the chapter, so I'm very late on that, but I still want to make a video talking about this amazing chapter in Dead by Daylight. All Things Wicked, which introduced the new killer, the unknown, the new survivor, Sable Ward, and of course, the new map, Greenville. Obviously, the first thing I'm going to talk about is the Unknown. And the Unknown is actually a really fun killer to play as and to go against. Um, his power is actually pretty fun to use. I like his UVX. I like that you can bounce it off walls to hit a survivor to catch him off guard. And of course, you gotta infect them, and you gotta hit him with the UVX again while they're infected to damage them. But other than that, his power is fun. And I love the hallucinations he spawns in as well, because you can use these to teleport to the other side of the map and all that. And you can use it to simply jump scare the survivors and stuff, which is amazing. I love that. And he's actually a pretty balanced killer for what I see so far. He's not very add-on reliant. He's not really overpowered either. He's strong in a way, yeah, but I think he's in a pretty good spot. Now we gotta talk about the unknown's perks. Unbound, basically how that works is that if you injure a survivor, you can vault a window while it's on a timer. If you vault a window before the timer ends, you get like a 5% movement haste speed for I think 10 seconds or something. I don't know. But that's what the perk does. Then there's Undone, which is a very weird one. So you basically when a survivor misses a skill check of healing or on a generator, you gain a stack of 3 tokens. And the max amount of stacks you can get is 30 tokens. If you kick a generator, that generator will lose the amount of progress and the gen will get blocked. And it depends how many tokens you have. So you have if you have 6 tokens pretty much, um, then the gen will only lose 6 progress and be blocked for 6 seconds. But um, if you kick the generator while you have dirty tokens, then the gen will lose 30% progress and will be blocked for a total of, well, 30 seconds. It sounds interesting by itself, but the problem is the perk it's actually really hard to get value out of. Unless if you're running one of Blight's purple add-ons, which is chemical, which is whatever it's called. I forgot what it's called, but it's that Blight add-on where you have to ram to things to cause a difficult skill check while the survivor's in your terror radius, or impossible skill check doctor, which that could work too. But yeah, Undone by itself isn't really that good. It's only good when you pair of when you're using it with other perks like I said, Impossible Skill Check Doctor, or when you're using that purple add-on for Blight, of course. And that add-on's getting reworked too, which makes no fucking sense, but whatever. So, other than that, we got his last perk, which is probably my favorite of the two of the Unknown's perks, Unforeseen. It's pretty much a better version of Pyramid Head's perk, Trail of Torment. Basically, what Unforeseen does when it's ready, you kick a generator. It's really Dark Devotion. It's really just Dark Devotion, but instead of having to attack the obsession to become undetectable, and your terror radius transfers to that obsession. Instead, when you kick a gen, it's really the same effect it's really the same thing as Dark Devotion, but instead your terror radius transfers to the gen you kick, and you are undetectable. And it's a pretty good effect too. It lasts for quite some time, and it's really a better version of Trail of Torment. I'm not fucking joking when saying this. It's better than Pyramid Head's perk. So overall, Unknown has one decent perk, which only works when you're pairing with other perks. One perk, which is actually pretty good, actually better than Pyramid Head's perk. I would most likely use that more than Trail of Torment. Because Trail of Torment, like, because of that downside where, like, people can just get rid of your undetectable by simply working on a gen. They can't do that with Unforeseen. They really can't do that with Unforeseen. And, and Undone is really not that perfect. Then we got the new Survivor, which is Sable Ward. She's pretty good. But, you know, she's a survivor, so we can't really say much about her. But we also gotta talk about her perks, which are Wicked, Weaving Spiders, which is a new perk type called Invocation, and of course, Strength and Shadows. So we're gonna talk about Weaving Spiders. So what Weaving Spiders does is that it's a new perk type, which is called Invocation. Now, how Invocation works is when you go to the basement, you'll find like some kind of like white circle sitting there. Now, how Invocation works is that the survivor that's running that perk will have to interact with it. And I think when you're doing it by yourself, it takes 2 minutes, I believe. And when you're doing the invocation, other survivors can see your aura so they can help you with the invocation. And if they're running an invocation itself, the progress actually kind of goes a little faster. So if all 4 survivors are doing the invocation, it will go a little faster at least. And when the invocation is done, the survivor that started the invocation, well, obviously it's just only one perk, so Weaving Spiders. So Weaving Spiders, when the invocation is completed, you will be injured and broken for the entire game, but at a cost of all generators pretty much having a brand new power effect, pretty much. That's really all what the perk does. This perk is very situational. It either ends up pretty good, or the perk will end up being bad for you, depending like what match you're on and all that. Now next perk we're going to talk about her is obviously her best perk, Strength and Shadows. It's really a better version of self-care. But instead of healing yourself wherever you want, you can heal yourself wherever you want, but you have to go to the basement to activate the perk. It's really a better version of self-care. Because the healing speed you get from it is actually not that bad. But when you pair that with botany knowledge, that's good. It's really a better version of self-care. Because self-care's self-healing speed is slow as fuck. Strength of Shadows is like 70%, so it's better. Really a better version of self-care. You just gotta go to the basement if you're injured, and you can just heal yourself for free. It's really like quicker too. It's better than self-care. Self-care, get the fuck out of here. Strength of Shadows, you're my new toy for now to fuck with. Alright, and our last perk is obviously the last perk we're gonna talk about from Sable is Wicked. Which basically how Wicked works is it's kind of like a weird version of Deliverance, but it works a little differently. So when you get hooked in the basement, you get a 100% chance of unhooking yourself. And when you get unhooked, or when you unhook yourself, first stage and second stage, you can see the killer's aura. That's really it. That's how the perk works. It's weird, I know. So Sable's got one perk which either will benefit you or not benefit you at all. A perk which is extremely situational, like most likely will get you killed if you are using it the way it's supposed to work. Because killers will just tunnel you. That's it. Unless you got like off the record or something. That could work. What else? Oh yeah. Um, her best perk, Strength of Shadows, which is probably her only good perk. Well, no, it is her only good perk. Next up, we're going to talk about the new map. I love the new map. Because of the fact that this whole chapter is based around one of my favorite types of horrors, which is analog horror, this map actually fits the feel. It's like this, it's really like this 80s feeling like map. It's got like a movie theater that clearly the type of movie theaters you would see in like the 80s pretty much or something like that. And again, the whole chapter is based on analog horror. So this is a perfect map for this type of chapter. So honestly, beautiful fucking map. And I love the arcade on it as well. Especially the palette where you drop it really makes like the fucking pinball machines make these like arcade machine sound effects. It's good. This is a fucking good map. And the map itself is actually pretty decent too. Like it does I don't really find it frustrating as killer. I don't really find it frustrating as survivor either. It's a good map. The only thing I don't like about this map though is the fact that you it's really set in the same location as the Guardian of Joy map. So you really want to be in this map, you have to really use the map offering, which it'll either take you to Greenville or Guardian of Joy. Anyways, good map, very good map. So obviously, this is a fucking W chapter. I love this chapter. I love the new Survivor Sable. I love the Unknown so fucking much. Like, he is one of my favorite fucking killers right now. Well, no, not right now. Like all time. Really one of my favorite original killers all time. And the new map, pretty good. Definitely a map I want to go more often. Anyways, guys, that's all I gotta say for this chapter. I will see you all next video. Bye bye.